I do not think Zendaya is good looking.
Really?
She permanently looks like a 12-year-old girl to me. So today we have Terp Nasty, which is a terpene-infused cold IPA from Austin Brothers. It's a very good brewery up in Alpena, Michigan. 6.2% ABV. Brewed with an ale yeast, but fermented with the lowest temperature limit, so that that yeast. Wait, I didn't get past the third grade. Brewed with an ale yeast, but fermented at the lowest temperature limit of that yeast. This is still an IPA, but has a crispiness that is reminiscent of a lager.
Yes.
This beer does not contain cannabinoids. Is that cannabinoids? Yeah. THC or CBD. Gelato, these Italian terpenes, are added after fermentation. Terpenes are the aromatic compounds that bestow cannabis with its distinct odor, as well as contribute to the flavor. And they capitalize cannabis anytime they say it, as if it's a proper noun.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I love Austin Brothers, but I do not like this artwork. It's pretty shoddy.
Their artwork is very questionable at times.
Yeah, sometimes they are really good, other times not.
I feel like they use Canva, like me, to do their can art.
Well, if Adobe
triggering,
if Adobe would just let people illegally download their stuff
once again, yeah.
All right, crack it, look at it, pour it, smell it, taste it.
Yeah, I feel like I had something to say about it, but yeah, go ahead, yeah, do it. You can talk about it while you do this.
Jesus.
But there's like a controversy amongst beer drinkers.
Oh no!
Brewers. That cold IPAs are just lagers, because you ferment, or whatever. What does it say when you ferment at a certain temperature? Is that when they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That now it's a lager because IPAs are supposed to be fermented at a higher. Because I guess it's not easy to brew lagers because of the fermentation temperature that you need for them.
That's a lot of hard work for a kind of okay type of beer.
Right. Right. I get you.
So then, since this was a lower temperature, you think this will taste more like a lager than it will?
I think it's going to have like that crisp. Well, I think with the terpenes, I think that they're going to give it like a dank IPA. But when you look at it, it looks like a lager.
Yeah, this looks like
it's very see-through.
A heavier lager.
It almost looks like a Monster Energy drink. It almost has like a green to it.
Almost pure whitehead.
Yeah. But yeah, it's smell-wise, definitely.
I can smell the weed.
Yeah, definitely dankness to it. I think it smells good. I like the smell of cannabis. I love the smell of the plants. Mm-hmm. So like when I deliver out in Chesaning, because they have all those grow facilities, you can smell it. And
the whole town.
Yeah. I think I prefer the smell of the plant more than
the smoke.
The smoke, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever really smelled just the plant.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they have grow facilities, and then like some of them are indoors, and they have these big giant fans. Oh. And so there's a portion of the town that's right behind the facility, and they'll be running, and that's all I can smell. It's
like the sugar beet factory.
Right. But it's not the nice part of town, so no one really cares.
Of course.
And when you get out of town to where you can't smell it, everybody has stop the stink signs, and it's really funny to it.
Like the sugar beet factory in town pays local residents because it smells really rough at periods of time. I wonder if they have that, or that might be something that they would have to like. Right.
I know
protest for.
Like last year or the year before, Chesaning, like they were spraying for something, and they ruined like millions of dollars worth of some of the marijuana facilities
like
product.
Spraying something for
and, like they had
mosquito
to like
control or
work
something.
out something. Yeah, because
so
of
Chesaning is probably like, all right, we'll let you get away with
right.
whatever you want. You guys want to start growing cocaine?
Yeah.
You want poppy fields in there?
What you want, man. Bring in the Afghans, grow the good stuff.
You know, I've heard they've wanted to build a Kensington Avenue in Chesaning, so they're going to start growing and producing trank in Middle Michigan.
Some, what did they call it in Nuke? They called it in RoboCop 2. Did you watch RoboCop 2 yet?
Not the second one. I've only watched the first one.
It's not great, but
the first one is so
the first
good.
one's real good, yeah. Yeah. What are you doing, baby? You're just happy to be on camera, huh?
Look, this table is old.
It's old.
It's not old.
It's only a couple years ago.
Luke made this table.
I did not.
Luke did.
I made it. only a couple of years ago. All right, let's try this.
Yeah, let's try this beer. Little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. It definitely has that lightness of a lager.
Mm-hmm. Very light. Barely any like hoppy bitterness.
It's weird because the dankness is almost through the entire drink, though.
Yeah.
Like when you put it when it hits your tongue and it's in your mouth, like that dankness is throughout, but it almost overtakes any of like the maltiness or anything like that.
Yes, this would be very drinkable.
Yeah.
Not like this isn't a negative, but like not an offensive amount of flavor.
Right.
Like low flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just easily drinkable.
It's and then
like
after the drink, like after you swallow it, it kind of there's almost like that almost like a resin or something like that builds up in your mouth.
But it's still very light flavor. Like less of a flavor than I think even like a Budweiser.
Oh yeah, I think so. Well, it's got a different flavor.
Yeah.
But Bud Heavy, the red can. Yeah, that might have more flavor than this, but this.
But I like this flavor better.
Oh, I definitely like this flavor better.
It's not much of an IPA.
Right, no. It's definitely an interesting drink.
So the purists would say this is more of a...
The evil mood to hit me.
That's fine.
This is more... This is that thing where the purist would be like, see, since it's low temperature, this is a lager rather than an IPA.
Which I would agree.
See that.
I would agree with that because...
I don't know why this is labeled an IPA.
I would expect more... Whenever I think of an IPA, I expect more flavor, something more...
Juicy.
Yeah, juicy or even... I mean, this is dankness to it, but I just expect...
A bigger flavor profile.
Feels like a loaf of bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're drinking something heavier with an IPA where this is just lighter, which is nice because then you could probably drink more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could probably drink a 6-pack of this.
And for being 6.2, like this, the other beer we had tonight was 4.5.
Yeah.
And it had a stronger like alcohol flavor to it than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Easily drinkable.
Yeah, easily.
Crushable.
Solid. 1 out of 5. What would you rate this beer?
3.5.
I could give this one a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could give this one a 4. Solid. Like I said, I could drink more of it. I actually wish I had more of them to drink.
This is the only one you have.
Yeah, this is the only one I got. I got a single of it because you just never know. You know what I mean? And then you usually regret it, but I'd rather have one and regret it than have too many. And
I don't think I've had very many IPAs from Austin Brothers. I've drank a lot more of their stouts and sours.
Right. Yeah.
Like their Sour Bay series and all that.
Oh yeah.
But
they said they had some really good sour ones when we went up there. Like Nicole liked them. That's how good they were.
I would like to try more of their IPAs. I had a cherry ale from them that was good too.
Right.
Cherry Bomb, something like that.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Cherry Bomb.
There is one, but there is a cherry sour I think that they have, but I don't know if it's Cherry Bomb. I think Cherry Bomb might be a stout.
The Cherry Bomb, I think that's Prairie. They have their Bomb series.
Yeah,
but anyway, they have like a cherry ale.
Yeah.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything you would like more of this beer? Like, what do you think they could improve upon it, like in some way?
I'm used to, and the beers I usually enjoy more have like a bigger, bolder flavor.
Right. Yeah.
I just like that more.
This is like a Mick Ultra IPA almost.
Yeah.
Like it's strange,
Yeah.
but it's better than that. I guess I don't want to hurt it by saying, you know what
Yeah.
that wasn't an offensive. I was just trying to correlate it with like beer.
The light flavor of it.
Yeah.
I like a flavor profile that's more bold.
Right.
But I know that this definitely would appeal to a lot of like your standard beer drinker. Like say you only had craft beer at your house and someone came over wearing a Bud Light t-shirt.
Hey, try this.
You could give them this and they would be happy.
That's going to do it for this episode of Halfassbeerreview. Thank you all for stopping by. Check out my friend's channel on the table. And keep your fridges full and have a great night.
Peace.